I'm at Jan McNeelan's, and Jan, there's always something to do in the garden, and so what do you have for us today?
You bet there's always something to do, especially when you sit in your chair in the winter, or even this
Not
was
even
in the
winter,
spring,
yeah.
and with a nice colorful catalog, and you buy all these bulbs.
So what are you going to do with them?
Crocus and tulips and all sorts of things, and I was going to redo the front garden of the house, and I decided, oh heck, I'm just going to use pots and layer them.
Great idea.
So you can go on the internet, or you can find charts to tell you how deep to plant them. So you want to put your soil in the bottom, put the deepest ones in the next layer and the next layer, not to overplant them too much.
Sure.
And then I'm going to put them along the south wall of the house so they stay warm in the winter, and put some mulch around them. And then when they're ready to bloom, I'll put them in front, and when they're done, I'll bring them back. And
that's the best part about in pots, because you don't have to worry about the foliage when it's ugly after they bloom. So great idea.
And I don't
for that.
have to till up the front yard first.
That's even the better. And dahlias, so there's always, should I leave them in? Should I dig them? So it looks like you've dug them.
Well, my neighbor across the street has grown dahlias for years, and she's dug them and she's not. She doesn't have very good luck digging them. But I dug these up just because I want to make sure that I save this one.
It's a gorgeous one.
And I just bought a bag of inexpensive dahlia tubers.
That's a pretty one.
What I wanted to show was that if you are going to winter them over, I'll take this one out.
Okay.
If you're going to winter them over, here's all the tubers. This is what it looks like. You're going to cut it down, but you don't want to leave it. You may mulch it, but you don't want to leave this facing up to the rain. So if you're just going to put them in a bed just to leave them and not plant them you can tip them on their side. But if you're going to leave them in the ground, then plant them in the ground, mulch them up good.
As much as possible. Okay. Then
put some newspaper over the top.
Okay. So you want to prevent that rainwater from going down the tube and rotting.
Right, and then more mulch over that. So get them protected, and then that'll keep them from freezing out.
And so that's another alternative to keeping them in the garage or something.
Right. Sometimes you lose them.
Right. And so then you always have a huge stand of horseradish, and that's what it looks like in the ground. It's this big leafy thing, but you grow it for the roots.
Right. And here is. Well, let's see, I think William has one of them, but you just take the roots off, snap them off. The big, thickest ones at the top aren't as good, but anything like this, and you just literally
like a carrot.
Peel it, peel it off, wash it, chop it up about half-inch pieces, throw them in a food processor with some cider vinegar, mayonnaise, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of water just to get it chunked up.
And it smells delicious.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. If you like horseradish.
Yeah, but you just have to make a piece of roast beef and you're ready to go.
I'm ready for the prime rib right now.
And then this is a beautiful gardenia, so does that go in the greenhouse for winter?
Well, it's going to go downstairs under grow lights for the winter. But before I bring anything in, I always take out, and I have already done that, but I take out about the first top inch of soil. And then I put in fresh potting soil.
And why do you do that?
Because the first inch or so, if there's any insect eggs or any problems, it's gonna be at the top.
So you prevent those problems from coming
into the house, and then this will be better, and I'll fertilize it when I get it in the house.
Great. And so tomatoes. Everybody had a wonderful tomato year this year, and so now what do we do with those last hanger-on?
Not much. Unless it's translucent. Like this one is, see that kind of light green color versus, say, the shoulder of this one is darker.
Right.
If I pick this, it will ripen.
So you
just
put
it in a cool place or in the house or the garage or whatever. And, you might as well pick them all.
Right.
And if they ripen, they ripen.
Yeah.
But rather than leave them out here, they're not going to ripen now.
Right. And so that's really something that not all of them ripen on the counter when you bring them in. So you have better chance. Right. But it has been a great year.
It has.
And so tomatoes, and you had great luck with them here, right up by the house. So that's really a good thing too, to remember that they do well in pots too. You don't have to have a huge garden to put tomatoes in.
True.
Well, you taught us so much, and I know you'll teach us some more. So we'll see you next month.
We try to get in as much as we can.
We sure do. So see you soon.